Welcome everyone to the SWF. Tonight is going to be a can't miss show. But before we get to tonight, we have to talk about what happened last week right here on the SWF. Homer Simpson and Barney Gumble were going at it in a hard-fought, emotional main event match. The SWF Championship was up for grabs, but Barney Gumble's job was also on the line. Homer Simpson surprised Barney Gumble with the stunner and was moments away from attempting to pin Barney Gumble. That was until Jeff Albertson showed up, grabbed Barney, and threw him into the guardrail. Jeff Albertson then chokeslammed Homer Simpson through the table, and then the worst was yet to come. Jeff Albertson wedged a steel chair into Barney Gumble's right ankle, climbed the top rope, and then jumped off with a frog splash, completely shattering Barney Gumble's ankle. We have never ever seen anything like this before in the SWF, but thanks to Jeff Albertson's disgusting actions, Barney Gumble has since been hospitalized and he has not moved. His ankle is completely shattered. Will Barney Gumble ever make a comeback? Hell, will Barney Gumble ever even walk again? I'm not too sure. Unfortunately, that's what happened last week on the SWF. But tonight, the SWF champion Homer Simpson will be here to address Jeff Albertson and his actions from last week. But ladies and gentlemen, last week, Mr. Burns made a huge announcement in regards to the SWF Ironman Championship. It has since been made official that next week, right here on the SWF, Ned Flanders will defend the SWF Ironman Championship against Chief Wiggum once again, but this time in a ladder match. Their match from Stairway to Hell was one hell of a match. I'm looking forward to this rematch. Now that you add ladders into the mix, this is going to be absolutely crazy. But what is going to happen next week, ladies and gentlemen? Can Ned Flanders defeat Chief Wiggum once again, climb to the top of the ladder and retain the SWF Ironman Championship? Or will Chief Wiggum climb to the top of the ladder and make history by becoming the first wrestler to have had won both the SWF and the SWF Ironman Championship? This epic ladder match will be taking place next week on the SWF, but we have also learned that here tonight we will hear comments from both the champion and the challenger in regards to their upcoming SWF Ironman Championship ladder match. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of champions, out comes the SWF champion. It is Homer Simpson, who over the last couple of weeks has been conducting his own investigation in regards to who ran over Abe Simpson all the way back in April. He's been hunting down the entire SWF roster, and unless he says otherwise, you are a suspect. Last week, in the midst of a hard-hitting, emotional SWF championship match between Homer Simpson and his close friend Barney Gumble, Jeff Albertson showed up and threw Barney Gumble into the guardrail. Homer Simpson then springboarded himself over the top rope, started attacking Jeff Albertson. That was until Melvin Van Horn struck Homer Simpson from behind with a steel chair. Jeff Albertson then chokeslammed Homer Simpson through the table and signaled that he is interested in the SWF Championship. Homer Simpson is in a good mood here tonight in front of his fans, but there is no way that he isn't pissed off due to the actions of Jeff Albertson from last week. As of now, Jeff Albertson is a suspect in regards to who ran over Abe Simpson. Was it Jeff Albertson? I guess we'll have to wait and see, but we don't have to wait long to hear what the SWF champion has to say. Oh no, Jeff Albertson is here, and he's got that big smirk on his face, like always. bastard, Jeff Albertson. Damn this smug son of a bitch back to hell. Screw you, Jeff Albertson. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, that's Corruption's music, and out comes the SWF General Manager, Mr. Burns. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, that is one hell of a main event we got here tonight. Homer Simpson will defend the SWF Championship against Jeff Albertson. Homer Simpson has to follow standard rules. For Jeff Albertson, it's no disqualification. If Homer gets disqualified, he loses the SWF Championship, and Melvin Van Horn is the special guest referee. The odds have been completely stacked against Homer Simpson here tonight in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event is coming up next as you see the special guest referee Melvin Van Horn standing in the ring. But before we get to our main event up next, let's talk about next week's main event right here in the SWF. We just heard some final words between Chief Wiggum and Ned Flanders, and next week they will collide once again with the SWF Ironman Championship up for grabs. But this time it will be a ladder match. I am really excited for this ladder match. I cannot wait to see what these two are going to do to each other next week right here in the SWF. But ladies and gentlemen, can Ned Flanders defeat Chief Wiggum once again and retain his SWF Ironman Championship? Or will Chief Wiggum make history and become the first wrestler to have had won both the SWF and the SWF Ironman Championship? We'll have to find out next week in our main event ladder match right here on the SWF. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our main event for tonight, Homer Simpson defends the SWF Championship against Jeff Albertson. And ladies and gentlemen, out comes the challenger for the SWF Championship. It is Jeff Albertson, who made his return last week and caused absolute destruction. He chokeslammed Homer Simpson through the table, expressed interest in the SWF Championship, and then wedged a steel chair into Barney Gumbel's right ankle, jumped off the top rope with a frog splash, shattering Barney's ankle. I was absolutely disgusted that Jeff Albertson replayed the entire footage earlier tonight. I was absolutely disgusted. We did not need to see it again. Who knows when or if Barney Gumbel is ever going to come back, or if he's even going to walk again. But right now, Jeff Albertson is about to receive a shot at the SWF Championship, and despite being the challenger, he's got the advantage. For Jeff Albertson, it is no disqualification. He can do whatever the hell he wants to Homer Simpson in this matchup, and with Melvin Van Horn as the special guest referee, Jeff Albertson definitely has an advantage here tonight. Homer Simpson called out Jeff Albertson earlier tonight. Jeff came out, and then Mr. Burns came out announcing tonight's main event, making it official. Could Jeff Albertson walk away as the new SWF champion? We'll find out here tonight.
We are getting no performance from Melvin Van Horn here tonight. The SWF champion Homer Simpson is going to make sure of that. And out he comes. He is making his way down to the ring, wasting no time. The odds are completely stacked against Homer Simpson in this match. If he gets disqualified, he will lose the SWF championship. And Homer Simpson smacking Jeff Albertson with the SWF championship. The bell has rung. The match has started. For Homer Simpson, this is just a standard matchup. But Homer Simpson building momentum right out of the gate with some haymakers. Now Jeff Albertson, throwing a clothesline, but Homer ducks. Homer Simpson ducks again, and now here comes Homer Simpson off the ropes, and Homer Simpson jumps onto Jeff Albertson and jumps on him again, throwing haymakers. And what the hell, Melvin Van Horn intercepting between Homer and Jeff. What the hell is that about? Oh my goodness, Jeff Albertson with a clothesline taking out Homer Simpson. That was absolutely brutal. And now a frog splash from Jeff Albertson. Oh, wait a minute. That was a quick count. What the hell was that about? Melvin Van Horn quickly, that was a fast count. That was screwy. Homer Simpson almost lost the SWF championship right there and then, but wait a minute. Homer Simpson tripping Jeff Albertson out to ringside as he pulled down the top rope, and Homer Simpson now sliding baseball dropkick to Jeff Albertson. And now Homer Simpson, he does not, wait a minute, Melvin Van Horn, get the hell out of the way. And now he's telling Homer Simpson to watch himself. Homer hasn't done anything illegal this entire match. And oh my God, Homer Simpson ignoring Melvin's orders. He just jumps out onto Jeff Albertson anyway. He's kicking his ass, throwing him head first into the ring post. And now Homer yelling back at Melvin Van Horn as Homer Simpson kicks Jeff Albertson in the leg and kicks him in the leg once again. And now Homer Simpson, using his strength to crash Jeff Albertson into the guy rail. And now Homer Simpson and Melvin going at it once again. Melvin telling Homer to get down. And Homer Simpson, oh my goodness, Jeff Albertson, oh my God! Choke slam! Jeff Albertson just choke slammed Homer Simpson through the table, just like last week. Oh my goodness. This main event has been absolute bonkers. What the hell? Melvin, get out of here, man. Wait a minute. No, hold on a minute. Since when was this a force count anywhere match? I guess Melvin Van Horn's the referee. He can do whatever he wants. Once again with the fast count. Oh my goodness. I'm sick and tired of this dodgy officiating already. Melvin Van Horn sucks as a referee. Oh my God! Jeff Albertson just throwing a piece of the table at the SWF champion. Jeff has been absolutely crushing Homer Simpson this whole matchup. And now Jeff Albertson, he's got Homer Simpson throwing him back into the ring. Oh my goodness, how is Homer Simpson going to overcome the odds? Oh no, Jeff Albertson pulled out a steel chair. Don't tell me he's thinking what I think he's thinking. He better not try wedging Homer Simpson's ankle just like he did to Barney Gumble last week. And now Homer Simpson back to his feet, and now here comes Jeff. Oh my goodness, a corner splash. Jeff still has a hold of Homer Simpson. Oh, he's picked him up. Oh no, what the hell is Jeff Albertson thinking here? Oh my God! Body slamming Homer Simpson onto the steel chair. That was nasty in and itself. Remember, Jeff Albertson can do whatever he wants. It is no disqualification for him. As for Homer Simpson, it is standard rules. And right now, Jeff taking advantage of the stipulation. And now Jeff Albertson running off the ropes. What is he looking for? Wait a minute, Homer Simpson rolling over, tripping Jeff Albertson. Now Homer Simpson getting back to his feet as the big man is down. And there you see the SWF champion Homer Simpson. He is pissed. And Homer is climbing to the top rope. I think he's looking for his elbow drop. The crowd is going absolutely crazy. Homer Simpson, the heart and soul of the SWF. He's still in the fight. And Homer Simpson, elbow drop off the top rope. Come on, Homer, you can do it. And now Homer Simpson going for the pin. Oh, wait a minute. Homer Simpson's been ref. What are you doing? I guess Melvin opened his eyes and realized Homer Simpson is pinning Jeff. Oh, come on. His shoulders are down. Count the pin. 1. Oh, give me a break. 2. What? Melvin Van Horn stops the count, and Homer Simpson is yelling at Melvin to get back down and start again. Melvin's got the chair. Melvin Van Horn has a steel chair in his hands, and now, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Melvin Van Horn accidentally clocked Jeff Albertson with that steel chair, and now Homer Simpson with the stunner. Homer Simpson just gave the stunner to Melvin Van Horn. The referee is down. What the hell is going to happen? Oh my God, Jeff Albertson smacking Homer Simpson in the head with a steel chair. And oh no, Jeff Albertson, just like last week, he has wedged Homer Simpson's right ankle into that steel chair. Jeff Albertson is looking to take out Homer Simpson the same way he took out Barney Gumble last week by shattering his ankle. What the hell is going to happen? Jeff Albertson climbing to the top rope. Wait a minute! Homer Simpson is back up. He just smacked Jeff Albertson with the chair. Melvin didn't see it. Homer Simpson is now on the top rope. Oh my God! Stunner off the top rope. Holy shit! Homer Simpson just gave Jeff Albertson the stunner off the top rope. And now Homer has a hold of Melvin's wrist. Now Homer Simpson, he's covering Jeff. And referee Melvin Van Horn, he's counting the pin. That's 2. That's it. Simpson has defeated Jeff Albertson here tonight and has retained the SWF Championship. You all saw it, folks. Referee Melvin Van Horn, he counted the pin. He counted a 3. Homer Simpson has survived the odds here tonight. Homer Simpson, with everything going against him, came out on top and is still the SWF champion. He isn't called the heart and soul of the SWF for nothing. Homer Simpson found a way to defy the odds. Homer Simpson found a way to beat Jeff Albertson here tonight and walk out with the SWF championship. The crowd is going absolutely electric for Homer Simpson. Man, that was one hell of a main event match here tonight. But Homer Simpson defeats Jeff Albertson. Now wait a minute, Homer Simpson turning his attention to Melvin Van Horn, and he's picked Melvin Van Horn back to his feet in a stunner. Homer Simpson giving Melvin Van Horn one more stunner, because why not? Melvin Van Horn tried to screw Homer Simpson multiple times throughout the match anyway, so you know what? Serves you right, Melvin. And oh no, that's Corruption's music, and out comes the SWF General Manager, Mr. Burns. Oh my God! It's House! It's GM House! We haven't seen